Welcome to Thoughts for Growth, your 5-minute or so spark to see our world differently. Brought to you on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays by K-Wave 6 Radio. Now, here's today's thought.
Think of the future that we could create. Face the facts today. There's a better way. There's a better way.
Good morning. This morning I'm bringing you three particular thoughts from two different quotations, or two different people who made the quotations. But I'm going to start with a thought that keeps crossing my mind, is that we are a doomed people. We're a doomed planet. Well, maybe the planet will last. But I don't think that we're going to last. And I'll say it that way because I always come up with this question of peace at what cost? In the world that we live in, we know wars. I mean, it's been something that, well, through our history, there's basically never a time that war doesn't exist. I'm talking about as a planet, not as a nation, not as a group of people. We always seem to be finding war. We want to fight somebody. And usually fighting somebody is just an issue of control or conformity. The one that we keep hearing about right now, I'm not going to go tongue-in-cheek, is Islam, who is saying, well, radical Islam, I'll say it that way. Because I believe still that, at least in my heart, I'm hoping that there are truly people within Islam that are truly peaceful. Not little sleeper cell units that everybody, well, I shouldn't say everybody, but that some people consider them to be. The reason why I ask peace at what cost, because we have seen throughout our history where people are trying to make us conform to religious beliefs, to cultural standards, etc., etc. It seems that we're trying to put the blame on someone else. People are pushing on Israel to leave, to not be occupied, but these are the same nations that have come to the Americas and subjugated the people that were here before the Europeans came. But these self-same people are telling Israel, leave, you got to get out of there. Well, they're just returning to their own home. They left during an occupation of Rome, and now they come back to claim their land. Biblical or secular history, that is provable. We are looking at a time when peace seems to be something of fiction. I'm going to read one quote here just to get started from Jawaharlal Nehru. His quote is, "Peace is not a relationship of nations. It is a condition of mind brought about by a serenity of soul. Peace is not merely the absence of war. It is also a state of mind. Lasting peace can come only to peaceful people." So I ask you, are you peaceful? Are you willing to fight for peace? And once you have it, are you willing to live in peace? Or do we have to find another way to fight somebody? Do we need to subjugate somebody? Do we need to make someone else conform to whatever our beliefs are for gain, or whatever you may ask? I think we're doomed because we can't seem to find that peace. Here's one from Buddha. To enjoy good health, to bring true happiness to one's family, to bring peace to all, one must first discipline and control one's own mind. If a man can control his mind, he can find the way to enlightenment, and all wisdom and virtue will naturally come to him. Here's a man who spent his life looking for an internal or an inner peace, and he left throughout the ages this way of living. Whether you're a Buddhist or not, there are some things that are true. We are still pushing our limits to what's acceptable in lifetime. And if you think that peace is going to be achieved only by forcing someone to conform or to die, I can't say what I would actually do in a situation of someone say, accept or die. I would love to say that I'd take the high road. I'm not one who is a conformist. As people that know me, I am not a conformist. But at what price would I become a conformist? Is there a price where I would become a conformist? These are all questions that we need to answer for ourselves, because the only peace that we're going to see is going to have to start with us, individually, one by one, not fighting each other, just fighting ourselves to get rid of whatever is blocking us from peace. And one more quote from Jawaharlal Nehru: "Without peace, all other dreams vanish and are reduced to ashes." So peace, at what cost? Have yourself a wonderful weekend. Take care and always be well.
Think